Welcome to another episode of Darkening the Sun Radio, presented by Nexus Podcast and Connector. I'm your host, Chris Aber, and I'm here with Michael Delaney. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing lovely, Chris. Very, very honored and grateful to be on the show.
Grateful to be in your backyard.
Yeah.
Super happy to have you on, brother. So yeah, you are coordinating the workshops for Darkening.
Indeed, I am.
How does that make you feel?
I'm very honored, humbled. A lot of work has gone into it. It's been a lot of lessons along the way, you know, a little stressful, but it's all coming together. And I think it's going to be a really beautiful space for people to come together, learn, heal, communicate, relate, and make some magic happen. So,
man, I know it will be.
Yeah.
I know it will be, man.
Yeah.
So give me a little bit of a rundown. What's going on, and like how is it set up? What's the thing?
Okay. A little backstory about how it started. Months ago, we were at Pyro de Mayo, another medicine tribe gathering, and we were actually in the Brother and Sisterhood Sacred Circle. It's pretty powerful. We're singing love letters to God, and I'm there with my brother Eric Noble, and he looks over at me, and I tell him, man, I'm really proud of you and everything you're doing with this event. Is there anything I can do to help? And he said, yeah, you can do all the workshops. So I took on the task. I think it was about a week later, I had this pretty powerful dream. We were all set up in geodesic domes in a medicine wheel. I took the idea to Eric, and we put it into action, and now we're going with it. So basically the setup is we have 4 geodomes for the 4 directions. There'll be presenters. Yeah. So there'll be presenters doing workshops throughout these domes through the weekend in accordance with the medicine of that direction. Yeah, it's I think I got about close to 40 presenters coming in from all over the country, teaching everything from meditation, sound healing. We have some really powerful sound healers coming in from Tennessee, some really good friends of mine, Benji Bliss, Austin Shook. They're bringing their singing bowls, their flutes, and they're going to be in the Northern Dome. Pretty much free-flowing schedule all weekend, just holding the space, creating, that's my puppy, creating sound for people to come and heal with. So, yeah, so everything from music, meditation. We have a lot of elders coming in teaching some ancient medicines. We got some fun stuff too. We got some creative crafting, hands-on art projects happening. We have some women's meditations. Samantha Broswell is going to be doing the Crimson Space, the red tent, teaching women about the sacredness of being a woman, you know, and some ancient truths that were lost, and a lot about the womb and the earth and the mother. So I won't be in that, but I'm looking forward to it, and I know that that'll be great healing. Yeah, all sorts. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. That's beautiful. That there's it's like right in line with the event too, and it's cool that you had a dream about it as well, and that kind of all ties it together, and it really is manifesting into reality.
This is true. Yeah. This is what we're doing here.
Yeah. So what is one of the workshops you're most excited for?
Well, it's a deep question, man, because really I'm looking forward to all of them, you know. But I think we got some really good highlights on there, and I'll probably kind of talk about a few of them together. So starting on Sunday, I believe at 6, there's going to kind of be rapid in a row, some pretty powerful ones. Going to be starting to shout out to myself. We're going to be doing a little blissful beatboxing, which is a fun time. I've been doing it for about a year, and some powerful medicine that I've always had in me, but I had some teachers and learned how to bring it out and share this with other people. So basically I just teach some techniques of how to really tone and harness that sound within your soul, you know, because there's a lot of times we're around and we might not have an instrument, you know, but we always have the best instrument, which is ourselves, you know. So we get down with some loudmouth, funky, good music time, man, and everyone ends up cheering, and usually the whole festival stops to look, and then it just spreads out. Next thing you know, there's people beatboxing and getting down on every corner, you know. But then that's going to lead into, I think we're going to do a little cacao ceremony, and then take it down a few notches, and we have a lady coming in that's going to be doing a Cuddle Sutra workshop. So I don't know too much about it, but I'm about it. And I think that's an important way to heal and connect. And then we're going to lead straight into a Kirtan jam by Michael Millett. So I think that 3-shot combo is going to be a good space for people to come check out.
It's going to be an amazing afternoon. Yeah, I definitely got to make it to as many of those as I can. I'll probably be popping in and out to interview different musicians or just different people, but I definitely want to still have time to participate in the festival too. That's one thing about important. Like working in it. You'll probably be super busy too, but it's important to try when you can to take time to enjoy the festival too. Right. You know,
I think it's important talking about that participation, and that's a big thing that we're trying to create in our space. Is for everybody to come and participate. You know, you're not just a ticket buyer, you're coming to watch things happen. Bring yourself, you know, participate, be interactive in these workshops. Bring yourself, bring your show, and be that. You know, you're the participant. We all make it happen together, you know. Don't just come buy a ticket, watch the show, and go home, you know. Bring yourself, leave some of yourself, take a lot with you, you know. Be a part of the magic. And that's a space that we really try to create within our section of the festival. So, yeah.
Beautiful. It's definitely gonna be magical.
Yes, indeed.
It's hard to put a word on it, one word on it, you know, to sum it up. But it's definitely gonna be magical. Speaking of magical, what does the eclipse mean to you?
Ooh. It's almost one of those things that I don't know if the human language has the way to describe the feelings, because it's been intense, you know. Everything leading up to it has been some serious lessons. So really what it means to me as this festival is a tribe coming together for a celestial event of our lifetime, to witness that together, you know, to leave a mark in time. Energetically, there's a lot of power in it, and I feel like what the eclipse does and everything leading up to it in these months and weeks and days, it really brings up a lot of that inner things and those shadow work and those things that maybe we struggle with. They're really boiling to the surface. Basically the things I feel that no longer serve our highest good as individuals or a community. The moon, the sun, us, the earth, we're all going to align and burn those things away, you know. And I feel like we're going to come out the other side in tune, reborn, and move into higher places together.
I love that answer, man. I share a lot of the same sentiments, so that's much appreciated.
So it is going to be intense, but together as a tribe, we're there to help each other through it, you know. Leading up to the eclipse, another thing, we got a super collaboration of workshop presenters coming in. We're going to be starting in the morning, 2 different yoga sessions, leading into what we're calling a super sound activation, lighting up your soul spark, prep for the eclipse. There's going to be a lot of breath work, a lot of releasing those things that no longer serve you. And me and a few practitioners are going to be helping people that are in attendance guide them through that, you know, and to know that they're not alone, and these fears and these things are bubbling to the surface, and we're all going to clear it away together and come out anew, shining bright on the other side. So, yeah, goosebumps.
Yeah, right. No, That's. I think it's really amazing that this event is like really trying to cater to as many aspects of what this eclipse could kind of mean on a physical, and spiritual, level, and kind of trying to facilitate a space that can be nurturing to that, and at the same time, like supportive.
Yes.
And encouraging to kind of push a little bit further to look a little bit deeper into the meaning of what these things are and what we kind of mean to each other, And a lot of festivals are like that, but, it's not very often that we get to see something like this together, and also that we're doing so much revolving around something so huge. Really, in an event like this, it's like it's super rare.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's really magical, and it's an honor to be a part of, and I'm glad I get to share it with you too. So if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be doing this too. Yeah, you're like, well, why didn't you talk to Eric about that idea? Because I had the idea to start do some of these interviews. You're like, why don't you just talk to him about it? And then you hooked it up. You asked him for me, and so thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Thank you, man. That's the beautiful thing about this festival. It's everyone comes together and brings their skill, brings their medicine, brings their part, and it's all fit together so well leading up that, I don't know if I have the words. It's just beautiful. I'm glad we're all a part of it, man.
Me too.
Yep.
Me too.
It takes a tribe.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah. So we'll wrap it up here. So I was going to ask you one more question. Was if there's anything you'd like to say to your friends, family that's going to be out there, anything specific, or you also get your wire wrapping and everything you do. Any plugs you'd like to put in there?
Yeah, I mean, I'll give a little plug. Mostly just experience it all. There's a lot of amazing artists coming in, a lot of vendors. A lot of those are friends of mine. Go check out their art. Learn something about that, and if you got the ability, purchase them. Help support. Help support the food vendors. Help support all the tribe if you can. But the main thing is just my shout out would be just to everybody to not forget how important you are. And to bring yourself to this event and participate fully. Just to be yourself. Connect, be in the love, be in the light, know that you're not alone, and let's just get down and have a really good time,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, and for bringing me in your beautiful backyard and hanging out with Banyan, and it's been a great time. So I'm super excited to see you there, and
Yeah.
Cool. I'll see you there, man.
See you there.
Love you.
Loving you.